Same day, different stream. Let's go. Let us continue with this. Oh, god damn it.
These children of Dreikels, these young ones who have taken on the pride of the lion. Let us see what they can do in the face of the oncoming storm.
Sunlight is just perfect. Instructor? What's wrong? Oh. It's nothing. Just my imagination playing tricks on me. I don't like it. Imagination tends to have a sick sense of humor. Guessing you got a fan staring at you. Or maybe a hater. Could be. I do feel the presence of someone out of the ordinary. Are they friend or foe? Yeah, because she doesn't really emit a evil aura of sorts. Just someone who's really fucking strong.
Our chance.
At least that's the
He's down. An opening.
feeling I get from when she showed up in
Too
Jura.
slow.
It's my turn.
Sure. I'm up. Sit. Everyone okay?
But none of that matters until we have to fight her, so...
They're in disarray. Crimson Slash! My turn.
You don't have to worry about that right now.
Go!
It's mine! I got the... Yeah! Got no time to waste.
Assuming we'll either fight her in this game or the next game. Hopefully it'll be this game, considering she is being hyped up. Again.
They're in disarray. Form! Yeah! I got this. Hey you! Rest in peace! Very well. Huh. Is that all?
Are there any points of notice on the... Oh, we probably should head to the naval fortress, right?
Let's wipe him out! Form! Let's go! There! An opening! My turn! You're mine!
It's my turn.
My turn! There! An opening!
We'll just fast travel. I think I'm hitting the point where it's just like, I care a bit less of killing all the enemies.
Got a need for speed!
Ready to go.
It's truly an honor to have met the Ashen Chevalier. Now I'd like to know what's wrong between you and Greater environments. Okay. That's the same dialogue as before. Alright then. Hopefully there was not something on the road right outside the field exercise camp that was... well... Saw that at the naval fortress. Yeah, it's the RMPs. Wait, is that... They're having a chat? Ah. My word, it's noisy in here. Hey, how's it going? Hey there, Randy, and... Howdy. Oh, Major Claire, you're here. What brings you here? Come by to say hello and check up on a few things. Good job on your special ops missions this morning. Oh, thanks. But I'm glad I ran into you now. There's something I need to report. Oh, yes, I just got a message. Ran into a group of unknown Jaegers. I knew you were quick on the draw when it came to information, but I'm still impressed. I'll bet anything that white bunny told her all about it. That's right, William's here too, isn't she? Could I get more detailed information about the Jaegers? Yes, of course. Rean explained how they encountered the Jaegers and what they looked like. Jaegers wearing purple armor. Doesn't ring a bell. You too? You would find anything about a core like that in the RMP database either. Maybe they were just founded recently. Though I don't believe that's the case. As we fought, it was apparent they were highly skilled. For sure. They knew when to pull back, so I'm guessing they're no strangers to a real fight. I agree. Only we could have checked their emblem. Well, that's the thing. Usually, Jaegers are real proud of their core name and emblem. Red Constellation was like that too. Oh, that's right. They didn't bother hiding their identity at all when they attacked Crossbow. I see, so that's how Jaegers typically operate. Well, if you want to put it like that, sure. A typical Jaeger will also dirty their hands and take on some shady jobs just for some Mira. Those of them who can't even keep a shred of honor through all that are usually branded Jaeger dropouts who crash to detect Hamel. I see. With that in mind, it does seem pretty strange. A Jaeger Corps so highly trained but falls outside the norm. Must be a reason for it, right? Either way, the Imperial Army isn't going to take action, are they? No, there are no plans for a full-scale response, not from them or the RMP. Especially given that the area surrounding Fortis is under the jurisdiction of the Unified Regions Army. On top of that, there are no divisions of the Imperial Army stationed nearby. Further, all these issues will be magnified due to the Imperial Provincial Council. Guess that makes sense. So it's the opposite of the situation in Sutherland. Here the nobility's armies are the strongest presence in the area. That's correct, but this time the Unified Regions Army will be giving us their full support. As long as there's a railway network we can use, the RMP may be able to give some assistance too. Oh, I'll make sure of it. Huh. Major. Well then, if you'll excuse me, I wish you well in your field exercises. Please contact the port branch of the RMP or William if anything happens. Even though she's in a tight spot politically, she's still trying to help us. Yeah, though it hurts a little to see her like that. Now that I think about it, she was the same when she taught at the police academy in Crossbell. When our principal, Major General in the Army, was treating me poorly, she really helped me out a lot. I see. She also helped me with missions in the past. Well, it's easy to see she gets the short end of the stick all too often. Well, in any event, I believe the best way we can repay her kindness is to bring back some good results. Yes, I agree. That's right. We just gotta set our minds to it. We'll keep an eye on the area during our exercises in the afternoon. I'll see if I can gather any info while we're setting up the communication network. All of you in Class 7, good luck in your special ops missions. Understood. We'll see how things go. Thanks, Toa. Alright, let's get going. Once we're ready, it's off to Raquel. Got it. Same as ever. We already have a new side quest labeled for us. Let's see, there was something I was thinking of, but I can't remember exactly what I was thinking. I don't know how that works out. What the hell was in my mind a few seconds ago? Right? Is this all the extra stuff I'll need? Let's get some seafood too. I want to make dinner with it. Do you think it's too much? No, it should still be within the budget. I'll take care of it and let Tatiana know about the additional expense. Thanks. I'll make it into a great dinner. There you go. Potato seeds and watermelon seeds.
Thank you. I recommend
So now we have
everything.
watermelon. Great big watermelon Sandy grew herself. Got flaky potatoes.
Please come again. Did you need something? See you again.
Since we're in the mare, we should eat food from the region. And eating is one of the few fun things to do during field exercises. Thank goddess we have Sandy here, otherwise we'd just be stuck with rations. Not the Imperial Army has anything even close to this. Guess this is one of the perks of being a student.
Just tell me what you need. Take care. Just tell me what you need.
The new issues of the Imperial Chronicle.
Come again.
Looks like you made some wonderful progress in your fishing. You got expanded Spool G.
You've got good taste.
Force Seal, prevents stat down. Bottle-shaped charm filled with a soothing fragrance. There's literally no reason not to turn all these in. Prevents petrify. Prevents freeze.
Give it a try. You've got good taste.
Now I can make this. Goose Barnacle.
Come again. You've got good taste. Give it a try.
The ocean breeze feels great. Nothing like some combat training out in the open air. This is what it means to feel alive. Anywho, you can find barnacles all over the coastline. They're pretty tasty, you know. Bring me some to cook. I'll cook them up for you. In certain areas, barnacles are actually known as a delicacy. Is that so? It's actually normal food that normal people eat them? I guess you're gonna find some in that case. Barnacles are crustaceans. You can find them growing on rocks. Pretty tasty too. Bring me some, I'll cook them up for you. Hey Pablo. You just remind me of Instructor Randy's cousin now. I know she's a bit on the special side, but even then, just imagine if there's more like her out there is terrifying. I said, we're developing pretty well ourselves. Another for the fact that if something unsudden happened again, we'd be able to deal with it. So bring it on, troops.
Thanks. Be well. Thanks.
So much stuff. Can you make anything decent? So.
Be well.
Zuko's ability to pilot the Spiegel is really good. I'm practicing with the Draken, but Freddy isn't too shabby with it either. What will it take for me to control the Panzer Soldaten like those two? If I do enough yoga and get more flexible, maybe the Panzer Soldaten moves more fluid too. How did you reach that conclusion? You're just an idiot. If I start doing yoga, I should be able to control the Draken more smoothly. I need to try it right away. It's got enough thrust, but the integrity of the frame is... which means I should change the shape of the... They seem pretty busy. Sorry, something's been bothering me since this afternoon. Still, if you need me, please don't hesitate to ask. You're as passionate as ever, Tita. I'm sorry, something's been bothering me since this afternoon. Still, if you need me, please don't hesitate to ask.
Yes. Thanks. I'll help. Thanks.
Probably don't need to get anything from her. Alright, Gustav. Spiegel and Draken may look similar, but their insides are actually pretty different. Makes maintenance a bit more involved, but I think I've grown more fond of them. I guess Pablo and Tita are really rubbing off on me. Sounds like you're really hitting it off as an engineer. It's good to hear. Whether it's a Panzer Soldat or not, when something requires tons of work, you grow to love it more. I guess Pablo and Tita are really rubbing off on me. So I guess we're gonna wait till we have all the materials before we give those out then. Gotcha. It appears the new destination has been decided upon. I do not think I will be needed just yet, but please be careful as you progress. Yeah, maybe you should be a bit more aware and start coming if Rean's signal gets cut off. That might be a good idea, because it's probably going to happen again. This has become normal, but I sense an ominous aura from this area. I hope nothing happens to my father. What am I saying? I don't care about that drunkard one bit. Maya? I believe she has what you would call father issues. Yes, seems like it. I don't know the exact details, though. The sniper must always be calm. They must concentrate only on their objective. I have to focus on my agenda in the afternoon. Mysterious Jaeger Corps. What could they be planning? I'm familiar with our field exercises by now, but I really can't let my guard down. Leonora isn't here today, so I need to work harder this afternoon. Now, the field exercises never go the way I expect them to. But if you ever get injured, please let me know. Be sure to take care of you. Of course, thank you.
Please, take your time. Take care!
Keep gathering info on Jaeger activity, so you just focus on taking care of yourselves during the field exercise this afternoon. I heard Leonora got permission to visit Ordus. I thought meeting someone important to her. Most jealous.
I'll take...
Mina, see you later. You're headed to Raquel now, right? Yes. To finish up our requests. Military Finance is working on the communication infrastructure in Lemaire, right? Yes, Stark and Instructor Toa made the arrangements. Tomorrow, you should be able to use your Arcus 2s in many places. Thank you again. Military Finance has been really helpful to us. Anyhow, gotta work hard this afternoon. Your voice is good today.
Let's check...
I heard those Jaegers are up to something. You don't suppose they're after the Imperial Provincial Council, do you? But what good would it do for them to interfere with the conference? That changed. Means we're done here. Wait, where the heck did Randy go? Oh, they're right there. Why would Revolt do such an unnecessary thing? Anyway, the Imperial Army's stance is as I stated earlier. Be sure not to rely on them. Yes, of course. As for the Purple Jaegers, we need to keep an eye out for them. Unidentified Jaegers, huh? I had to guess. Never mind. Too early to play the guessing game. Let's gotta remember to keep our eyes peeled during our field exercises. What those Jaegers are. We're just gonna have to keep our eyes peeled during our field exercises. Let's bail. Alright, let's begin our afternoon exercises. We can head through the Eastern Canyon to reach Raquel, correct? Yeah, it should be about 20 minutes with our bikes. You gonna see anyone once you're back home, Ash? It's like there. I was half asleep this morning. They're completely passed out. If you don't know, then why would I spoil the surprise? But it's only half as much fun during the day. Well, I'm sure it's a very exciting place. Let's go. I don't want to see if their dialogue changed at this point. Doesn't hurt. This takes a few seconds to get over there. Hello, sir. Is anything new? That would be a no.
Got a need for speed!
Ready to
So
go.
we gotta go fast. I thought I saw something on the ledge over here. Speaking of my imagination, it's probably those flowers or something. Okay, so we can head to the left now. That's about where we got turned away.
Our chance! Strike!
Tackle things as usual.
Second form! Yeah! Let's go! Sure! Let's go! Yeah! Behold the Vander style! Wide open! It's down! Too slow! Very well. It's down! An opening! My turn! You're mine!
I'm going.
It's my turn! Sit! Let's go! It's down! An opening! You were a...
Bang.
They're in distance. Strike! Second form, gale! Very well. It's down. An opening! My turn.
Seems pretty good.
You're mine! Let's go. Now! Too slow.
I'm going. Let's go.
It's mine! Very well. My turn. Yeah!
Keep it up.
This is it! I'm up! Is that all?
Got him.
Take them down!
There's a chest over there. I can see it.
Get back! It's down! Too slow! My turn! Yeah!
I'm going.
I got... It's my turn! Sit! It's down! Too slow! We strike! Strike! It's down! An opening! It's my turn! Sit!
It's my turn. Azure wings.
Let's go.
Shoot!
An opening! I'm up! Sit!
I'm going.
I got... Yeah! My turn! It's down! An opening! It's my turn!
Jerk. Break.
Second form! It's down! Too slow! My turn! It's down! An opening!
Yes. Yeah. Let's go.
It's mine!
Ta-ta.
Mine! Yeah! It's down!
Keep it up.
Let's go! It's down! Too slow! I got this! Yeah!
Keep it up. I'm going. Yeah.
My turn! Yeah! There's more! Let's go!
Oh, is that the same AoE? Oh, S plus versus medium. It's
There!
not much of a noticeable
once.
difference, honestly.
Let's go! Sit! Now! Too slow!
New material times 5.
Yeah.
Really needed new material lately, have I? A lot of chain battles around here.
Yeah. This isn't good.
I'm up!
Let's make sure we don't die.
Let's go!
An accident.
Second
That would
form!
suck.
Now!
I'll assist. I shall go. Let's go. I shall go. Activate Friend Destroy.
I'm up! Second form! Damn! Now!
I'll assist. Here I go. I'm going. All right.
It's my turn!
Oh, more guests?
It's my turn! Second form! Now!
I'll assist. It's my turn. Azure Wings. My turn. Shoot! All right. You can't.
It's my turn!
Yes. Yes. Now. There.
An opening! Thanks for help.
Much better.
Let's wipe him out! Strike! Second form! Gale! My turn! There! An opening! I'm up! Crimson, it's down! Too slow!
Yes. Azure Wings. Let's go.
It's mine! My turn! It's down! An opening! My turn! Hey you! Rest in peace! It's my turn! Ah!
Yes. Ha! Another chance.
It's mine! I'm up! Sit! Very well! There! An opening! I land it!
I'm going. Yes.
It's my turn! It's down! Too slow! My turn! Yeah! Done already? Ah, treasure chest.
Yes. Aerial Dust R.
Let's start the battle.
Strike! Second form! Yeah! Very well. It's down! An opening! My turn!
Okay.
It's my turn!
Oh, more guests.
It's my turn!
Let's go.
It's my turn! Get back! Now! Too slow!
Yes. Azure Wings.
My
Shoot.
turn. Hey you! Rest in peace! Very well. It's down! An opening! I'm up! Get back! Now! Too slow!
Yes. Azure Wings. Another chance.
It's mine! Not today! Let's go! Let's go! My turn!
Oh.
Not today!
It's my yes.
It's my turn! Very well. There! An opening! Come at me!
Yeah, there's one more.
It's my turn!
Let's go.
Let's go! Second form! It's down! Let's... Excellent work, everyone! We did it!
Really? How are you not dead?
They're in disarray! Get back! It's down! Too slow! This is it! Sure. Yeah! My turn! It's down! An opening! I land it!
It's my turn.
It's my turn! Sit! Now! Too slow! This is it!
Okay, what did we work so hard for? An EP charge for? Sure, that's fine. Damn it.
No Let's go.
I got this. Hey, you!
Nope. Good job.
I shall
Played
go.
yourself.
Yeah. It's my Here I go. I shall go. Yeah. Keep coming.
Sure. Hey, you! Rest in peace!
It's my turn. You can't escape. It's my turn. Let's go.
It's mine!
My turn. Activate destroy. Yes. Yes. Another chance.
It's mine!
It's my turn.
Mine! Yeah?
My turn. Yeah. All right. Yeah. Well, look at that.
Hey. Martina, Rean, reach level 5.
I'm ready to go anytime.
Spikes just keep showing up out of nowhere. Music's interesting. This is the Canyon Road. Looks like it's got its fair share of twists and turns. Historically, this road was very significant, as it connected Ortis to the capital. The was established midway between the two as something of a way station. Well, I guess it makes sense. Long ago, I would imagine this road would have been bustling with wayfarers and horse-drawn carriages. Sure, it'd be weird to see someone walking and now they've got trains. Well, aside from us, I guess. Let's get to stepping. Just remember, there might be Jaegers about. Keep your eyes and ears open. There's no telling what this road has in store for us. You might want to look around. No quest markers? We got saltpeter. We can get this in the canyon where the walls are yellow. So, is there multiple canyon rows? No? Rock patio? Huh?
Yeah. There's an opening.
Good luck.
I'll handle it. Search mode activate. Detailed information obtained.
How the hell do I pronounce it? Bondage? A monster that has a confident air about it. It recognizes incapacitated prey and eats it alive. Taste the bits first.
Let's go.
Thanks to the extra little bit of trivia.
Very well. It's down.
I'll assist. I'm going. Azure wings, another chance.
It's mine. Very well. It's down.
I'll assist.
Very well. Right at this.
My turn. Yeah, there.
Too slow.
I'm going. Let's go.
It's mine.
You're amazing, Ash. I grew a little.
Bees?
Yeah. Now's our chance.
My turn. You're mine.
I'm going. Yeah, let's go.
It's mine.
My turn. Search mode activate. Detailed information obtained.
Hornet monster that can take down much larger foes. Its stingers adorn with spines, sinking into struggling prey. Fun.
I shall go. There.
Let's go.
Die now, please.
It's down.
I'll assist.
I got this. Yeah.
I'm going. Let's go.
It's mine. An opening. Behold the Vander style.
Yeah, 69 evasion is pretty damn good.
Huh? Where are we going?
It's a shortcut. But the trail's so janky the locals never use it.
Big friggin' monster.
tough one.
Be on guard. It's strong. Strike. Very well.
I got this.
Not immune to death blow. I probably shouldn't use that right now.
You're mine!
Very well.
Strike!
I shall go. Search mode activated. Scan complete.
Giant Commanda. Wasp monster have grown huge due to spirit veins. It takes even large animals as prey and will gorge itself.
It's my turn. Azure Wing, let's go!
It's mine!
My turn. There.
I'll assist.
My turn. You're mine! Yeah!
Keep it up! Now. Now.
Too slow. Ha. There.
I'll assist. Yeah! Now's our chance!
It's mine! Yeah! Yeah!
Keep it up! Yeah. Now.
Too slow. Art.
Well, this road leads to the south. Be some good times down that way, but we gotta hold out for now.
Wide open! Hey, you! Rest in peace!
Very well.
Now. There. It's mine. Ha! Now's our chance!
It's mine!
Ta-ta!
Very well. Behold the Vander style.
Ooh, a treasure chest!
Yeah, Tyrell are in that chest.
I'm ready to go anytime.
Yes, I see you.
We strike.
Oh, we got into a 3-chain battle. Nice. Works for me.
Strike.
Activate for destroy!
My turn.
Strike!
Azure Wings, now's our chance!
It's mine! My turn!
Now. There.
My turn.
More hostiles.
An opening. There.
I'll assist.
Not today.
I'm going.
Did he fail to call allies or something? Or did he summon that one over there? I don't know. How many were there in the beginning?
Strike.
I'm going. Azure Wings,
My
shoot!
turn. Hey, you! Rest in... It's down!
Keep it up!
My turn.
Dang.
I'm going. Azure Wings, now's our chance!
It's mine!
We're in trouble.
No, you're the only one that's in trouble, Altina. Everyone can just meet you right now.
Danger level high. Rean, fire!
My turn.
There you go, Altina.
Arcus, activate.
I got
You're
this.
just fine after this.
You're mine!
Yes!
Yeah.
Thank you. I'll support you.
Thank you.
Yep, he's only summoning those guys.
An opening. It's down.
I'll assist.
I
Now.
was debating using Rush just to make everybody die.
My turn.
Yeah! Yeah!
Keep it up!
Let's go.
I'm going. Yeah!
An opening.
Come at me!
Let's go. Strike. My turn.
I shall go. Activate destroy! Now!
Too slow.
My turn. Hey, you! Rest in peace!
Very well. It's down.
I'll assist. It's my turn. Good work.
down to a system.
I found some treasure!
Ah, we made it back to the road.
They're in disarray.
Want to kill that thing on accident?
You're mine! Let's go. It's down.
I'll assist. My turn.
Let's use this.
Strike.
I shall go.
Nightmare
Search
frog.
mode active. Detailed information
Frog monster
obtained.
with violent characteristics. It draws its prey into a nightmare and then feeds.
Yes.
Yeah, it's not gonna do that.
Azure wings. Another chance.
It's
Not while
mine.
it's frozen, at least.
Yeah. It's my turn. Yeah. Another chance.
It's mine.
Now.
Strike.
I shall go.
Sure. Ja! Let's go. Ha! There.
I'll assist.
I'll end it.
Yes. Yeah. I shall go. Yeah. Now.
Too slow. Let's go. Ja! There.
I'll assist.
I got this. Yeah!
Keep it up. Yes. Yeah. Now.
My turn. Sure. Got no time to waste.
Serious reach level 6. Really?
Yeah.
Serious?
Yeah. Yeah.
Alright, bring it on.
Let's start the battle.
Strike.
Dang. Ah, there we go.
It's down.
I'll assist.
Very well. There.
I'll assist.
I'll end it.
Now.
One little water. A little bit. Does not do much damage, though.
It's down.
Keep it up. I shall go. There.
Very well. Huh. Is that all?
Yeah.
Brave seed.
They're in disarray. Sure. Strike. Hey, you! Rest in peace!
My turn. There. Target's eliminated. Move.
I'll take this. Brown hair for Sarah. We don't even have Sarah yet.
We strike.
Did you literally just tease that? Silly game. You're an utter fool.
Strike.
Activate. Destroy.
Let's go. It's down.
I'll assist. Yes. Azure wings.
I got
Shoot.
this.
Eh.
Hey, you! Rest in peace! Let's go. There.
I'll assist. It's my turn.
Strike.
Yes. Azure wings. Let's go.
It's mine.
My turn. Activate. Destroy. There.
Too slow. I got this. Hey, you! Rest in peace! Yeah!
Keep it up. Yes. Yeah. Another chance.
It's mine.
My turn. There.
Too slow.
It's my. Yeah. Another chance.
It's mine.
Ta-ta.
I got this. My turn. Ha!
I shall go. There.
There we go.
Very well. There.
I'll assist. It's my. Yeah. Let's go.
It's mine.
You're amazing.
All right. Got it.
And Rean leveled up by sitting on the sidelines. Perfectly in character. Hehehe.
Yeah.
Go find it.
Azure wings. Now. Shoot.
My turn. Ha! There.
I'll assist.
I got this. An opening.
I'm go. Yeah.
Very well. Behold the Vander style.
Horrible mistake. Never attack Kurt on the first turn. Well, in fact, just don't attack Kurt at all. Damn it.
I'll show no mercy. Strike!
Activate for destroy. I'm going. Azure wings.
Let's go.
Shoot!
It's down.
I'll assist. I'm going. Azure wings. Another chance.
It's mine.
Now. Yeah.
I got this.
You're mine. Very well.
I'm going. It's my turn. Yeah.
Let's go.
Now. There.
Sure. Yeah.
Let's just return.
I'm go. Yeah.
Apply that debuff.
Oh, did we win?
That's 60%. Is that 60%? Didn't check the status. It's probably fairly high for him to consistently nail that.
It's down.
I'll assist. Yes. Azure wing. Let's go.
It's mine. Sure.
I shall go.
My turn. It's down.
I'll assist. It's my turn.
Sure. Yeah. It's down.
Keep it up. You're.
Term L. So this can be done for a long time, so it's entirely possible there's a different path, or somewhere in Raquel will find it. We'll see.
Well done. You're not the boy I once knew. Not only that, but between Black Rabbit and that perky girl with the pink hair, you found yourself a nice little group. Her included, of course. This is the Iron Horsemen. No movement in Northwest Longdock. I did see them, though. Oh, how were they, you ask? Well, the three girls were so cute that I nearly... Excuse me.
Oh, that's Angelica.
Anyway, hang tight. My partner and I are on our way.
Yep. Didn't expect to see her. But I'm guessing she'll join the party too. For a limited time. Some of the other characters. Then I'll actually have to resize the entire sidebar again. It's so goddamn full. Sidebar. Casino Alicia. Raquel, the city of entertainment.
I've never been here before, but this place feels different from other Imperial cities.
You know something? It reminds me of the entertainment district in Crossbell.
You're not far off. It has a small theater, casinos, high-end clubs, and the like.
It used to be a little hub that served to connect Ortis, Heimdall, and Jirai. Then around 30 years ago, when the railway opened up, it was converted into an entertainment district. The previous Duke, Cayenne, played a big part in that.
Does that mean all these people are either tourists or in transit?
Yeah, but it's another story after dark. The city has two totally different faces for night and day.
This is your hometown, actually, right? Want to say hi to anyone? Might as well see your mom and dad. It's no more trouble than when we visited Yuna's family. I wouldn't mind meeting them too. Well, they're nice and all, but it's fine. I've got a house, but I wouldn't call it a home. What? Do you not have a family? Nah, it's always just been me. I wasn't born here either. Just the woman who raised me worked in Raquel's nightlife. And since she died 6 years back, I've been alone. Well, not totally, I guess. I've had my fair share of friends and girls. I see. I don't know what to say. It's all old news, don't worry about it. Lighten up. We got work to do. Let's get this over with and grab a drink afterward. I'm gonna teach a pretty boy like you how to live in sweet sin. Gonna drink, gamble, and buy our way into a real good time. Uh-huh. Now, you're not doing any of that. What do you buy here to have a good time? Yeah, I'm lost on that one. What's there to buy here that's so special? Oh, I'll give you just a minute to think about that. Ew, men are so gross. Scandalous. Oops, shield your innocence, ladies. Oh, adios. I wouldn't have agreed to go anyway. Good. All that said, we'll be conducting our exercises this evening. I'll leave the decision to conduct anything outside of that to you. I would at the very least like you to patrol the city for Jaeger sightings. Ash, do you know any good places to start? Few of them, actually. Since all the clubs are closed during the day, Deccan's worth the first look. It's a pub and food joint that's always full during the day. The pawn shop you see right there is open. Open too if you want to check it out. The old man who runs it really knows his shit. Another place is the local church, I guess. Though the sister there can't show your yap once you get started. Wow. Where would we even be without you here? It's best we start as soon as possible. Agreed. We should visit the person who put in a request at the inn as well. Still, if you have a friend or someone you want to see, let us know, okay? Will do. I'm kind of curious to see if anything's changed. Maybe I'll drop by. Pubs, pawn shop, and church, and Ash's home have all been added as mandatory patrol stops. The optional request can be accessed by visiting the Hermit Inn, then opposite of the Turandot Theater. Look at that. And we got a card game guy at the front of the casino. Shopping here sounds like it'll be a lot of fun. Let's tour the city and take lots of pictures. Plans to go to Jirai, but there's been some kind of layover. I don't mind though. Some food and a trip to the casino might do me some good. This way is to Raquel Station. We're not traveling by train. One second. Let's see. Okay. Carl Smart has all their Raquel specialties. Carl Smart is the best souvenir store you can find. I'm helping out in my brother's store. He pays me well, so I'm gonna give it my all. Marcus changed a lot since coming to the city. We're in the countryside, and we always talked about opening a store together. This isn't the store we wanted. Mark, wake up already. Hill's a woody, runnable town because people come here with a dream. I hit it big at the casino, that's how I was able to open a store. Why don't you give it a shot too? Partner Yang complains about my priorities, but what's so bad about focusing on profits? If you ask me, he's just a stubborn relic. We need to make a profit to keep the store afloat. White amber soap can be given to Elise as a gift. And mint her for Kurt. Gambler Mishi. A Gambler Mishi drowning in debt. That's pretty good, I like that. The inventory money let Mona come along. Who the heck is Mona? Oh yeah, that thing. I don't know what game that's from. Heavy belt. Wolf Fang. Don't need to do any of that really. All our stuff is upgraded as much as possible, so can I send this off now or not yet? Next train should come out. So I got time to pick up some souvenirs for the family.
This is the main street. Never many people out during the day.
This place is much more fun at night.
Everything about this place reminds me of Crossbell's entertainment district.
Next train should come out. Okay. Ash, is that you? How are you? Yo, how's business? It's been awful. Men haven't been up to par at all. Can you spice things up? Can't be picky with them. Come on, take a job more seriously. Look at you being Mr. Responsible. Whatever. You couldn't hide the smile on his face if you tried. You don't seem to know a lot of the locals. Hey Ash, are you looking for something? Someone maybe? I can let you know if I spot anything. Great, thanks. Just a group of kids. Can't make any money from them. Pardon me, but performances are only during evenings. Don't be able to enter the theater during the day. Sorry, but I'll have to ask you to come back later. Oh, but don't forget to buy your tickets. Hello, bunny girl. Hello. Welcome to Alicia Casino. You have a membership card, do you? Just 1,000 mirror in your pocket, you could have the time of your life. Hello, big boy, want to test your luck? I can show you the best in entertainment. Looking for new members and you look just perfect. Sure you know, but none of you are allowed to gamble. Oh, yeah, I guess. I was so memorized by her pitch that I almost walked in. Don't let him buy with a few pretty words. Though this is one of the classier places around here, so his members always a stump. You play Vantage Masters by any chance? How about a game with me? Sure, when I have the time. Something's fishy about this. I get what you mean, but we're probably overthinking it. I'll play Vantage Masters with the Mimica. Sure. Just really want to talk to me, handsome. Got new cards, right? I always gotta check to see if we get anything interesting. Let's see, I think we got... I have no idea what we got last time. Thief versus thief.
Okay, let's go.
Damn. This'll be okay. Yeah, this is gonna be a fun game. Already has 6 attack. Better be careful, you're gonna lose. You have one turn to not die. dead.
Oh, I lost.
3 Geoboro cards. Actually, the best in entertainment. These students can come back in a few years. Alicia has the highest table limits in all the Empire. You can either walk away stupid rich or flat out broke. This is not knowing part of what makes it so exciting. Hello there, enjoying the sights? Welcome to Noir Blanc. Oh, am I ever looking forward to today? Came all the way here from Jirai. It was absolutely wonderful. This leads to the Northern Canyon. You have to killing some monsters. No reason to head out now. But it's labeled, so we're probably gonna have to go that way eventually. How did this happen? I didn't do nothing wrong, damn it. Everyone's full of it. You look at me like I didn't do none. He smells like pure alcohol. You should stay away from him. Need more booze. I want to get drunk. What'll happen to him? No one wanted me today. I have the worst luck. Hey Julia, one more glass. Get easy, Bianca. You got work tonight. What? I'll be fine. When I first started, I was the most popular girl in town. Okay, maybe not the most, but business sucks, like all the time now. What, as an escort? Oh, is that you, Ash? Took me a second. Adios, has it been 3 months already? Hell if I know, not like I keep track. Say, got any good stories from the circuit? You've always got something, don't you? Not even a hello? We could try being a gentleman. Sadly, no, I doubt I have anything you'd like to hear. Most I've got now is some hotshots been around to play an awful lot lately. I was way off then. I know what you're up to, but be good, okay? And be nice to girls. Baby, I know it. Later. That boy. Well, you guys can feel free to take a load off. Purple hearts. You look handsome in that uniform, Ash. Wearing it unbuttoned is a nice touch. Military guys are not so bad, huh? Said that. I've been around so many boring people in my life. Well, sorry for being boring. I don't know if I can let that slide. I don't mind being boring. Aren't we super close, sweetie? And ask for feedback from the peanut gallery. Good grief. Well, I can see you're doing just fine. About time you made some decent friends. You're a bright young man, Ash. You need an environment that'll allow you to grow. I'm gonna need you, all of you to look after him for me, alright? Yeah, we've been having fun with that so far. There are guest rooms up ahead. It would be best not to disturb anyone for the time being. And they're taking too long. What on earth is the army doing? Yes. Right, he sent us a request. Could you be my saviors? Sure. For Class 7 Special Operations of Thor's Military Academy's branch campus. We're here. It took me long enough. I'm Gasper. I'm visiting from the capital. You be the ones catching that thief for me. Hold on a minute. Going too fast. Details first. We're still in the middle of our field exercises, I'm sorry to say. Do you mind waiting a little longer? Still? Hurry up, I've been waiting long enough. Yeah, let's save it. I'll give you details if you're done with your patrols. Listen, by all means, sir. What I can gather, you had an expensive jewel stolen from you? Yes, it's a piece I bought recently in Ortis as part of my trip. What a piece it is. It's a star saffron. It's worth at least 500,000 lira. Oh, whoa. Seriously, a lot. Some shiny rock? It's not that much for a jewel, really. This is so dumb. No time to worry about some phantom thief B coming after this junk. Under what circumstances was it stolen? Well, I arrived in Raquel from Ortis and checked in here. For a night in the town, and when I came back I didn't have it. I just know it was stolen by some thief who lives here. Sounds like there's no way you could have lost it. But with so little evidence, chances of finding it are small. He's probably already booked it. This is why I told the provincial army to look into it last night. Not only are they late, they aren't coming at all. They sent kids! And this is why we don't need nobles. They deserve to go down. Yeah, I mean, I feel bad for the guy, but he sure is annoying. He does seem to have some issues. I'll leave the decision to accept or reject his request to you. Accept. We can't make any guarantees, but we'll do all we can. We may come back empty-handed. Is it alright with you? Fine. We had higher expectations for the famous Thors, but I guess you're just the branch campus. Jerk. Now, Yuna, when was the last time you saw the Star Sappho? If you can tell us where you went when you left your room, that might also help. Well, I know I had it when I left the inn. I went to the station, wrote the telegram for my job. Then I watched a show at a small theater. I reserved my ticket beforehand. It was only when I returned to my room that I realized it was missing. So you most likely lost it outside. Best way to start would be to do what he did. That's the only way to start. Let's head to the station. Just a minute. Remember anything, sir? Just please let us know. Sure. Where have I seen him before? Good luck with the search. Gasping for flares started. Star Sappho was stolen by someone. Now, what's taking you so long? Find it. Find it right away. Not with that attitude. This is where he sent a telegram. It's from the capital. He may have found his own company. Typical Novorish. I don't know how that's pronounced, or what it means. The first thing they do is come all the way to Valimar and roll all their hot cash. I would agree with your assessment. Let's leave it at that for now. Someone here should have assisted with the telegram. Right, let's go on in. Yes, in fact we did send off a telegram on behalf of that man last night. The telegram was addressed to Heimdall. It was handed to me in the comm room past that door. Did you happen to notice him drop anything valuable at the time? Perhaps any suspicious-looking individuals in the area? No, not that I can think of. Speaking of valuables, he did show me a gem while I was typing out the telegram. What was that? Star Sapphire, I presume. I believe so. He said he just bought it in Ortis and it cost them 500,000 lira. It was without a doubt exceptionally beautiful, but also a bit distracting while trying to type out a telegram. Facepalm. So basically he was just showing off. But if you were in the comm room at the time, that means no others would have seen it. I don't suppose the old geezer forgot the gem here or anything, yeah? I saw him place it back into his breast pocket, so I don't think it's very likely. Will I go check just in case? If you don't mind. So he still had the Star Sappho when he left here. Well, he showed off to the station workers. Rather, why didn't he tell us that he did so? All that mirror he makes, and he doesn't have the brain to protect it. Well, next stop is a theater. It's called Turandot. It should be right around the corner. The road leads to the capital. Let's keep to our assigned area.
That dog's always making a racket.
Hey, old boy, you're looking good. He doesn't bark at you, Ash. Because he's not stupid. Come on, don't go barking at everything you see. Good boy. We're both travelers. But we met in this town. It was destiny. Oh, Mercio, my love. Hey Rick, I want some island rice. Again? I have that every day. I like it because you write our names inside a heart with ketchup. Oh, you're so cute. Rick is so nice. We've only been married for half a year, but it's the best thing ever. Any new dialogue? Nope. Grandma's soup is so yummy. Can't wait. Can't work like my big brother, but I can help out around here. I wonder if Grandma's back is okay today. It says it hurts sometimes, so she can't go outside. Oh my, are you my grandkids? I have so many. I haven't been able to work for a long time. Not for my grandson Jida. Well, if only I was still working. But I sold my store a long time ago. Oh, is Jida from Ordis her? Yep, that's right. He's been incoherent for a while. Grandson Jida is working. He's still really young, since my body doesn't fully work anymore. Let's see, next we go here. Here's our stop. It said that it was small, but it looks pretty huge from where I'm standing. It puts on a variety of performances even outside the opera it's known for. The most recent musicals exclusively star women, as it happens. They dress up as dudes, right? Not sure why it's such a hit with young girls and old ladies. Isn't that basically what happened in, was it Trails in the Sky FC? First chapter? Not sure why it's such a hit with young girls and old ladies. Never knew a genre like that existed. It was popular in Sinistria too. Isn't quite the steamy stuff that's normally popular. Girls eat it up all the same. I don't get it. If you don't mind, let's look around. It's fine to tell them we're from Thor's, right? Yeah, we were introduced by the provincial army, so it should go smoothly enough. I almost said the full title, and it didn't even say it. Yes, I remember that person vividly. When he was done watching the stage performance, he crossed the street and went inside the Hermit Inn. Let's see, so he must have lost there. Weren't any jewels in the Lost and Found, were there? Correct. Mr. Gaspar asked me this morning, too. Between last night and this morning, we cleaned everything up and didn't find anything. We even took extra precautions, so the probability he dropped it here that it was stolen was low. Huh, what do you mean? Wait, you took extra precautions? Does that mean... Is that old man showing it off again? Oh. As you suspect, he was showing it off to another regular here between scenes. You were worried he might lose it, so we carefully walked him all the way back to his hotel. Jeez. In that case, it probably wasn't in this theater. Another regular customer? Sure they're not shady. I cannot tell their name, but they are half a famous couple from the Mare. Guarantee their innocence. In fact, this couple actually possesses a star sapphire that is far grander than the one Mr. Gaspar purchased. Ouch, that must have hurt. I see, it is kind of embarrassing. By the way, this couple probably has nothing to do with it. Yeah, that should be enough for our investigation here. Thank you for your help. If you need anything else, please let me know. Running out of clues, you were escorted back. And isn't it more likely he lost it than had it stolen? Oh dear, that would call the entire request into question. However, the truth is, this is one mission out of many, and an optional one at that. We can just report our findings if need be. Whether he accepts it is out of our hands. I guess, but I kind of feel bad. Only there are other places with clues. Ooh, huh? Best thing to do is... You have the provincial army's backing. Do what you think is right. You can report to your client now, or you can keep searching. Of course, Instructor. Where exactly would we search? I'll probably just have to talk with everybody, and eventually we'll figure it out. And we can skip all the unimportant dialogue. Let's see, maybe we should just check the different buildings. Maybe the pawn shop? Sure, the pawn shop, why not? Oh, I haven't seen you in a while. What brings you back? You know, just some jobs here and there. This little man deals with everything from high-end furnishings to stolen goods. Need someone who knows the score on what's going on underground? He's your guy. You're embarrassing me. That's not something you should be embarrassed about. This town has so much to offer. So what's happening underground then? Let's see, well recently, tons of Mira have been on the move. Tons of Mira? In order to hire a Jaeger Corps, you'll need tons of Mira. Tons of Mira are moving, then maybe someone's trying to hire a Jaeger Corps. It's enough money to stir certain organizations. So I thought it might be related to the Imperial Provincial Council, but with how things are now, I don't think any house would hire them. There are many touchy subjects. If anything, they would be better off not doing anything crazy. I see. Thanks for the info. That's gonna be 1 million Mira. That's... Don't take him seriously. Would you look at that? I was right. Hey, old man Mac, you hear anything good yesterday or today? Ah, let's see, this place seems like it would get those kinds of customers. It's a perfect place to gather information. Looking for something? Fortunately, no one brought anything in yesterday or today. Someone did ask for how much a star saffron goes for. Huh? Bingo. I thought we'd get info like this. This person didn't sell it, right? They only asked the price? He got scared after hearing the price. Guessing that if there was another zero, he would have done it in a heartbeat. Pretty sure he's not a pro. He's an amateur who had a bad idea. Glad to hear that. As of right now, he hasn't committed a serious crime. Can you tell me about this person? Instructor Rean. Aren't you a nice guy? I usually charge for info, but this one's on me. Consider it my thanks, Ashen Chevalier. I believe his name is Joseph. He's an outsider who's always drinking in Hermit. Hermit? Right under our noses. Thank you for the info. Let's head back to Hermit. Understood. Hopefully we can get back without any issues. Why would we be having issues? We haven't had any so far. I heard that tons of Mira are being moved behind the scenes. It's enough money to serve certain organizations. Anyway, it's good that the economy is moving. Coffee grinder for 1 ground sausage. That seems like a good deal for me. Can be given to Machias as a gift. I have like one of all of these. I do have one of all of those. This one seems like fun. Can't buy any of them though, unfortunately. So close. Heavy armor. Gauntlet specialized signature repels impurities. Why is some of this so expensive? Well, let's send that to Machias. I could sell this. What do I do? If I do, what? Excuse me, is your name Joseph? Who are you? Your uniform's Spanish. We're with Thor's Military Academy's branch campus, Special Operations. I'd like to ask you about the jewel you have in your possession. What? I believe you obtained that very recently. Let's cut to the chase. Give it up. Why are you kids here? You're supposed to be on your field exercises. You know quite a bit about us. Nah, don't be accusing me of some. I'm British. Sure about that? Yeah, honest to adios. I'd be here if I got a chaffro. I can sell that thing for 500,000. We'd be partying all night with that kind of money. Bullseye. You just dug your own grave. Huh? Never said anything about the star saffron. Nor did we mention its value. I didn't say nothing. Excuse me, Joseph. Thank you very much for finding it. You're saying you didn't find it. However, I have to consider this theft. Oh wait, you know, that's no good. Although my daughter would say. So you're trying to say getting nothing out of this? Wait, let me say something. I can get 10% of its value because I found it, right? So you can. Is the law stating as much? Lost and found law, yes. You're actually going to charge a finder's fee. 50,000 mira is quite a lot. Don't you think you're being greedy? All I did was find it by chance, and now you're holding it hostage so you get money? You can say whatever you want, but money's my right. Is it, Joseph? Jules, hey, don't hey me. Couldn't help it over here, so here's what I think. You want to go blabbing rights? Then don't you think it's my right to get the money you owe? Hold on a second, I don't got any. Stop your whining and do as these nice people say. They even offer to help you get away with it. Certainly, you're not out for blood. At most, you could be charged with attempting to sell a lost item of great value. But we can also see what the army has to say if you prefer. No, I don't prefer. Alright already. If I knew those were gonna happen, I swear I would have never even picked it up. On the spot, Joseph revealed the star saffron was on his person. The party then went to meet with Gaspar on the second floor. Oh, you're here. You came back to me. I don't know how to thank you. You should have told us the truth from the very start. You most likely knew that you didn't lose it at the station or the theater. You went to the bar, got plastered, and then woke up in your room. Well, I did ask the bar this morning. You should have known I dropped it. Someone took advantage of a good man like me and... Sir? You were able to get that back out of the goodness of someone's heart. We won't say who this person was, but I will say this incident only occurred due to your own actions. Take care when securing your goods in the future. But, you're right, I was an absolute fool. I should just be grateful that it was returned to me. Thank you, I really can't thank you enough. No worries, keep it somewhere safe, alright? You're still in the middle of a long trip, you might want to consider storing it in a safe. That's precisely what I'm going to look into. Gasping for flare completed. Orange hair for Ash. And AP increased by 2. Almost as red as Edal's hair. Almost. Thank you so much. Trust me, I've learned my lesson. But showing it off like a fool and while drunk to boot, of course I'd lose it. I swear, I'll be taking better care of my things from now on. This is some damn good rum. You always order a lot when you come in. I know how hard you work. How come letting this one be on me? Julia, oh, Jules, you're the best. Yeah, you still owe me for the others. I gotcha. Let's see how this tastes. I drink every last drop. As long as it doesn't leave you under the table. Well, hello. Glad you sorted everything out. Yeah, he whined a little, but you know. I think Gaspar understands now. Wonderful. That's a load off my mind. Really. It would have been a real hassle had this gone out of hand. Make sure you all take some time to relax. Thank you. We will. Thank you all so much, really. Sure you get some time to relax. Well, that's a side quest completed. Let's check out the rest of the required destinations then. That you, Ash? Someone's idea of a shitty prank? Sup, Brad? You wanna pick a fight? I'd come down from just about anywhere to kick your ass right off you. Shut up, pals don't make pals lose their ass. Oh shit, you really are in a military academy. Name's Brad. Good to meet you. I'm actually quite the pacifist, I'll have you know. I only prefer to use the 5-finger discount in a fight. Let me know if I can help you out. I ain't gonna let you steal from tourists. That's not nice. I meant I could help out in other ways. I so don't want him around. He's the type that'll make a bad situation worse. Never thought our Ashy boy would go to school and start thinking about his future. Doesn't make you shiver. Whatever, just seriously, hit me up if you need some, I'll be here. He's so going to drag us around. What adorable pals indeed. And he's looking at a swimsuit magazine. Alrighty then. Oh, Ash, you're back. Yeah, anything new going on? Please, this store's been around for 30 years. Changing in a couple of months. You not coming in anymore is the biggest loss. Better eat like 10 servings while you're here, damn it. Just you wait. I'll bring more people than you can serve. Yeah? Alright, I'll hold you to that. Ash has proven to be one very popular boy. Not popular enough to get us information. I'll be honest, I thought you attending the military academy was a joke at first. It totally tripped me up when I realized it wasn't. Bring some paying customers next time and pay your tab. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. Chili is so cheap and tasty. Cozy too. Love it here. I'm on my way to Ordis, but I just needed something to eat. I should get some souvenirs while I'm at it. No better place to spend than Raquel. Is that you, Ash? When did you come back? Give me a heads up. I looked out for you. Uh-huh. Well, I'm here. Man, do you know everyone here? Like the town mascot. Shut up. So what's this? Are you giving your classmates a tour? I'm Morley, by the way. I was friends with his mother, so I've known this one here since he was yay high. Very nice to meet you, Morley. Come on, stop treating me like I'm a baby. Anyway, what's the latest around here? That's an awfully sudden change in topic. Not so sudden as you might think. The party explained to Morley that they were investigating Jaegers. Jaegers? I've heard of some Jaeger Corps coming in and out of the city, sure. They come by my place too. Can't say they were working. I was expecting such a good hit at a restaurant. I just never pictured Jaegers going to places like normal people. Why not? These are people, and people get hungry. And alright, we know why they're here. But we don't know why. Or we know they're here, we don't know why. That's plenty good lead for our purposes. We're only trying to get a rough outline of the situation as it stands. Thank you for sharing that with us. Heavy meat pie. So Jaegers were involved. Well, I won't worry you too much as long as your instructor's with you. Ash, don't go doing something stupid, you hear me? Yeah, I hear ya. You're such a nice lady. If you don't keep an eye on him, he'll always find some way to make it worse for himself. Wait. What's that? You noticed. Are there them? Yeah, both of them. In which case, something the matter? You two are acting really secretive. And I want to have secrets with the instructor too. You should see what's going on. See what's going on where? There hasn't been any difference in the people in the map. This is a different layout of chapel from any we've seen before. Welcome to Raquel Chapel. You can all count on Adios. She will bring peace to your heart. But please stop praying to Binawig Jackpotter save you from going bankrupt. It's funny, but those are the most common prayers I've heard around here. Yeah, I believe that. Ash, you're back. You've grown up so much. Finally going to be good and follow Adios. Yeah, shut up already. So you two are pretty familiar with each other, huh, Ash? We have seen a glimpse of what you really do with your free time. I've been living life the way it was always meant to be lived. I when I'm hungry, I have fun when women are around, and I fight when I need to fight. That's what I'm talking about. Acting on all your desires that will eventually lead to your downfall. You need to have a pious heart. Alright, I got it. This pious sister can stop fights and know sacred scriptures by heart, right? Well, I'm still new and no one looks up to me. Not to mention you're smarter than me. You always point out my mistakes. Just have it pretty hard. Please, you shouldn't cause so much trouble. Forgotten our objective. I know what it is. Explain to Sister Ulfa that they are looking for info on Jaegers. So yeah, tell me everything you know. Talk to people all day, right? I'm sure you run into trouble. Why do you have to say it like that? It's true that this city has been getting worse. There's a shooting near a school the other day. Was it caused by a Jaeger? I don't know. But since the Civil War, things in Raquel have been getting worse. That's why I need to work harder. It's a sister who guides the people. Alright, later. Catch you on the flip side, Four Eyes. Hey, Ash. Please thank her. So, Ash, people need to have a pious hearts to receive the love of Adios, and gotten much better at preaching. I'd give you a 20 out of 100. That low? More importantly, can you let me finish? Wait, Ash, I don't think you can get away with doing intolerable acts just because of Raquel. Yeah. Are you even listening to me? No. Liberty Heights. Ash, is that you? What are you doing back here, you little punk? You're supposed to be at school. Mother must be rolling over in her grave. Yeah, thanks for bringing that up, old man. What are you calling old? Don't you teach manners at that school of yours? No. What are you doing back here, you little punk? All you're gonna do here is break your mother's heart. Go back to school and hit those books. But he's on a field exercise. We're traveling. For schoolwork. That's the 3rd floor. Nothing's for us up there. Hey there, Ash. Looks like you've really taken to the academic life. It's honestly a bit of a relief. Don't let the uniform fool ya. Kid's grown up a little since I saw him last. He's just little. He still cries at night, though. I hope the neighbors don't hate us too much. Who cares? It's nothing but old people in there, and they love kids. Aw, thanks, Ash. Hey, my husband's away for work, so it's just me and the baby right now. Little Yusei can be difficult sometimes. Let's be clear, but it's clear he misses his father. Hey there. Dad's gonna be back soon. How much longer until the end of the month? Hey. Goo. Knock knock. Good. Looks like the place didn't get ransacked. Hold up. Is this perhaps... Oh, you want a drink or something? Sorry, there's nothing in there. Well, your family absent, there's no point in going in. However, my curiosity is ever so slightly piqued. Can you blame us? Damn it, stop looking at me with those puppy dog eyes. Not a big deal. If you want to go in, go in. Okay. Then we will happily accept your invitation. Pardon us. In you go. Very simple. Not like Ash at all. It's only been 3 months, so the dust shouldn't be too bad. Looks like the place might have had some visitors too. See why? It's a nice place. Reed, there's a certain warmth to it. I assume this is thanks to your mother? Yep. This is the kind of place you'd expect any drink-porn old lady to live. Even if she did look young for her age. Look for yourself.
Whoa.
You called her an old lady, but she's beautiful.
She looks so stylish, and I can tell she had a big heart, too.
Meanwhile, you look very obnoxious.
But you both look happy here.
Yeah, it's not like we were starving or anything. She made good money working the night shifts. She had enough to keep us little punks fed, and still managed to put some away. But yeah, I guess I am grateful to her. Most people wouldn't spend 8 years raising some brat one of their regulars threw at them.
I see.
You must have been pretty young when you got adopted.
If she passed away 6 years ago, 8 years before that, you would have been 3 or 4?
Hell, I don't even remember. What I can say for sure is that she was a very caring and strong woman. Maybe a little too trusting for her own good, though. Oh, and her cooking was so damn bad, I had to take over myself at one point.
What a cute family you must have been.
She sounds like a truly wonderful mother.
If you don't mind me asking, how did she pass away?
A damn tumor. Took her away in the blink of an eye. She was always looking out for everyone else, but ADO sure as hell didn't look out for her. Well, life's a bitch. What else is new? Ash. All right, buck up, people. Don't need your tears making this place all humid. It's supposed to be a dry climate.
I admit, that's pretty clever.
And surprisingly accurate, given that we're in the middle of a valley.
On that note, I think I might let some air in. What do you say?
It seems like someone's been cleaning the place, but it's still a bit dusty.
Works for me. I could use a breeze.
After letting the air in for a while, everyone left Ash's house and he locked up. Well, that's all the required spots, so what's gonna happen now? We checked everything out, but what a waste. We haven't learned anything of use. I figured that's how we end up. People waltz in and out of here all the time, so no one local's gonna care enough to notice any new faces. That's too bad. We end our investigation for today? Did so much work, it'd be nice to have some progress.
Well then, have I got a pretty little nugget for you?
What kind of voice is that? Huh. Oh, it's just you, Miguel.
Hey, Ash. Nice to see you back here. Ash and Chevalier and students of Thor's Branch campus, welcome to Raquel.
He sounds like a total sleazeball. Is that what the director gave him? Just sound like as much of a sleazeball as possible? Hi. How do you know who we are? You know him? Well, yeah. He's just another shady old man who sells gossip and crap. So he's an informant. Damn. We ain't seen each other in how long, and you're already talking the piss out of me. Hey, I thought you wanted to know about those Jaegers. You know what we want? Wait, so you can help us out? Well, not without striking up a fair deal first. But since Ash is a friendly place, I'll make it cheap. Plus fare to an informant means payment. You heard him. It's a plan, instructor. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't intrigued. Right, then... No deal, I'm afraid. Investigation is an exercise for our military academy. Using Mira to buy our way to completion defeats the purpose. What? That's a good point. It wouldn't look very good when we're in uniform. It'd be like if police officers bought their way through an investigation. We can't verify his information as reliable. Sorry, but as you can see, we'll have to decline. Wait. Damn it then, I'll just have to tell you for free. Really? There's an area along the canyon to the west called the Rock Patio. They say strangers have been coming in and out around there. There really are Jaegers skulking around? Well, that's where you find them. Rock Patio, was it? I think I saw a passage to the south on our way here. This is oddly generous of you. Aw, what can I say? I'm doing it for you, Ash. And I'm only doing this once, so just take the freebie. You don't usually go by there, so they won't even see you coming. Luck now. Bye-bye, shady guy. Huh, he was nicer than I thought he'd be. Looks aside, his information was also good. Personality sucks, but the info he sells is usually legit. I said before, this is all part of your field exercises. I want you to decide how to use the information. Us? What to do? We still have time before it gets dark. I prefer it if we made some progress. Okay then, let's hit the road. You two are right, no point in us staying here. I have no objections. Look at you playing stupid. I know you're doing it on purpose. So my hunch was right. Don't worry, I'll never be far behind. Even then, the experience might do you some good, Ash. Be prepared. Damn it. What's wrong? It's nothing. Rock Patio's through the west entrance. Let's get going. Yeah. Ah, but not before we're as prepared as we can be. But we are as prepared as can be. Rock Patio is supposed to be south of here, right? Yes, it shouldn't be too far. Still, stay vigilant.
Now's our chance! I shall go. Activate from strike. It's my turn. Azure wings, shoot!
Yeah! Let's go! Huh. Is that all?
Froggy.
Yeah! Now's our Azure wings, now's our chance!
It's mine!
I shall go. Switch.
Leave it to me! Get back! Now! Too slow! Very well. It's down! An opening! Sure. Let's go! It's down! Too slow! My there! An opening!
It's my
Sure. Take this! Let's go! Sit! All right. Nice work. Tough one.
Is there a rock here that I can explode? Ah. Oh.
I'm ready to go anytime.
I'll just leave those guys. Fuck it. We're running right
Tough
there.
one.
What is this? can see how this place received the name Rock Patio. Seriously, makes you wonder how all this was formed, though. Listen to the echo. Sound travels far here. Let's leave the bikes and horses here and continue on foot. Try to keep the chatter to a dull roar, too. Yeah, we won't want any Jaegers know we're coming. Una. Yeah, she'll figure it out. Time is 3 p.m. Commencing search.
Our chance! Good luck!
I'll handle it. Search mode active.
Let's see.
Detailed information obtained.
Dong. That's stupid. An insect monster that uses the power of Sepet to unleash arts. It's proud of its deadly headbutt and trembles when excited. Sure.
Let's go!
Okay, game. Don't be subtle.
There!
I'll assist. Now. There. Yes. Yeah.
Sure. My turn. Eight's down.
I'll assist. Ow. I shall go. Yeah. Yes. Ha.
My turn. Yeah! Got no time to waste.
Yeah, I think we found the best monster in the game, guys. Is that an abyss worm?
We have
Not again.
Strike!
We don't need that shit here.
There!
I'll assist. Now. Switch.
Leave it to me. Second form. Gale!
Yes. Azure wings. Let's go.
It's mine! Very well. Sure. My turn. Yeah. Let's go.
It's my turn.
It's my turn. Sure. Got no time to waste.
What's up, boyo?
Strike! Good luck.
I'll handle it.
Yep, that is a full-fledged abyss worm.
Search mode activate. Scan
A
complete.
ring-shaped monster that nests in ravines. It creates earthquakes and injured that can bring down large monsters. Level
Very well.
38.
Eight's down.
I'll assist.
My turn.
How would you use this?
Strike! My turn.
My turn. Search mode activate. Scan complete.
For a monster that dwells in wastelands, it calls down destructive meteors that can pierce even steel walls. Meteor Sparrow.
It's my turn. Azure wings. Another chance.
It's mine! My turn. Yeah!
Keep it up. I shall go. There.
Too slow.
I'll finish it.
Let's go. Yeah! Eight's down.
I'll assist.
Our team.
Got him. See these yellow walls? Here's where we're going to find sulfur. What's that smell? It's the smell of hydrogen sulfide. I'd rather not expose myself to that odor any longer than I'd have to. Let's make this quick. Smells like rotten eggs. Got tomato seeds. So I can buy aerobic tomatoes from her?
They're in disarray. Strike! There!
I'll assist. Yes. Azure wings. Another chance.
It's mine! My turn. Yeah.
Let's look at this skill. It's a new one. Zap.
I'll support you.
Thank you. Sure. You're mine! Let's go. Ha.
It's my turn. My turn.
Sure. It's down!
Keep it up.
Take that, and that. Let's see. Looks like we can head back to the camp real quick. Looks like everything's still the same here. Oh, did we just get all the seedlings?
Did you need something?
Oh, so she offers a hefty discount on these.
Please come again.
By the way, I missed that. Kinda sucks, but oh well. That was just gonna be the same line of dialogue again. Think if we stop the saltpeter and sulfur? Of course. Here's the saltpeter and sulfur. Is this alright? Think if we stop the saltpeter and sulfur? Thank you. There should be more than enough. I'll get started right away. In that case, mind if we take a look? Old school gunpowder. After that, Gustav prepared mixing the gunpowder. Conveniently out of view. I just need to let it dry and it'll be done. Good work. You're pretty handy when it comes to Panzer Soldat maintenance, Gustav. Well, in a mining town, once you're 12, you're able to start making money working. Not to mention the Aragon mines weren't anywhere near as well staffed as Shasin, so workers were always in demand. All my skills were born from necessity growing up there. Aragon mines. I heard they've really been ramping up production in order to meet the demand for all the Panzer Soldats being built. Yeah, my father's actually the head foreman there. He said everyone there is completely overworked. Not to mention the working conditions there have been steadily getting worse. I see. Sorry, probably shouldn't have brought all that up. After everything I've learned here at school, it made me realize there's no way the stuff happening back home could have been avoided. I might not know what I can do from here on out, but I do know I want to work my butt off for my family and my home. Staff, aren't you a reliable one? Check this guy out. I see. His attitude is commendable. I could learn a thing or two from him. Well said. I wonder if Gustav is so determined. No one here is growing up bit by bit. Oh, sorry, I guess I got carried away. Anyway, thanks to you guys, I got enough gunpowder now. If you got something else I can help with, just give me a shout. I'll put my all into it. Yay. 4,000 Mira. Note added Gustav too. The door.
What should I enhance? Come again!
How's this place doing? We'll talk to her. She'll be the clue. All of it's the same. Take that, dong.
They're in disarray. Let's go. There.
I'll assist. My turn.
My turn. Let's go. Eight's down.
So easy.
I'll assist. I'm going. Now. Battle complete. Let's continue.
I'm ready to go anytime.
Let's wipe them out.
Activate destroy.
My turn.
Damn. Was she on a turn that was auto break?
There.
I'll assist.
Sure. Let's go. I got this. Yeah.
Keep it up. It's my turn.
Let's go.
I shall go. Now. Oh, more guests?
Let's go. Strike. Let's go. There!
I'll assist.
I got this. Hey, you! Rest in peace! My turn. Very well. Yeah. I got this.
It's my turn. Good work, everyone.
Serial cannon.
I'm ready to go anytime.
Nice. Huh, this is one weird place. Indeed, isn't nature wonderful? It'd make a hell of a tourist destination if not for all the monsters. That it would. This is a good angle. I'll take a landscape photo for Vivi. Got it, I'll send it to her later. You mean you'll send it to her right now? Worm.
Now's our chance.
Well, at least there's not 8 of them in a circle. I don't need that PTSD right now.
He's down.
I'll assist. I shall go.
I probably should have used Windblade.
Strike.
Damn it.
My turn. Activate destroy. Yes. Azure wing. Let's go.
It's mine. I got this. Hey, you! Rest in peace. It's down.
Keep it up. I shall go. Let's go. Evan Crest.
Use that earthquake, I dare you.
Now. There. Now.
Too slow.
I'm going.
If you can, that is.
Azure wing. Another chance.
Pray you don't get frozen.
Sure. Hey, you! Rest in peace. Yeah!
Keep it up.
Let's go.
I didn't even have to use Evan Crest. They're all incapacitated in one way or another.
I'll assist. My turn. Yeah. Now.
Too slow.
Yes. Ha.
Very well.
Oh no, he's moving.
Not today. I got this. Done already?
Treasure located.
Soft soul. Oh yeah. His evasion actually got buffed, so it's 71% now.
We have the advantage.
Love it.
Strike.
Activate for destroy. Now.
Too slow. My turn. Yeah.
It's my turn.
Strike.
Yes. Azure wings.
Very
Shoot.
well. Yeah. I got it. Yeah.
Keep it up. It's my yes. Good.
Oh, there's another side path that's like mirroring the other one over there.
Wide open. He's down.
Yes.
Broken.
Azure wing. Let's go.
It's mine.
My turn. Rean fire. There.
Too slow. I got this. Yeah. Let's go. He's down.
I'll assist. It's my turn. Azure wing. Another chance.
It's mine.
My turn. Now.
Too slow. Sure. Hey, you! Rest in peace!
I'll care for you.
Thanks. Damn it! Very well. Let's go.
Behold the Vander style.
3 level ups.
Stats updated.
I must train even.
Yeah, I did it!
Observations complete. No sign of traps.
You seem more gung-ho than usual, Allie.
I want to be at least as helpful as she is.
Hearing that brings a smile to my face. However...
We strike! There!
I'll assist. My turn. Yeah! Now. Yeah, there.
Too slow!
I'm going. Ha!
My turn! Got no time to waste.
Yeah! Ha! Now's our chance! I shall go. Rean, fire! There!
Too slow! My turn! Hey, you! Resting! Yeah!
Keep it up! Yes! Ha!
Very well.
I shall go. Targets eliminated. Move out.
Just a random healing spot down there. Hold on. I don't sense anything. Seriously? This place got shady written all over it. Perhaps you were mistaken. They changed their plans. Care to tell me? Of course. They're set up. That informant wasn't an informant at all. Someone must have hired him. So they led us on a wild goose chase. All for the purpose of getting us out here. But you knew before any of us, didn't ya? Something felt off partway through our search, yes. Okay, slow down for a sec, all of you. Isn't that man an acquaintance of yours, Ash? Why would he... What? You wouldn't sell an acquaintance? Man, you've really got a heart of gold. Look, I don't know how much you got paid, but I can't imagine it cost much to turn him. Guessing somebody wanted to put the hurt on the annoying school kids sticking their noses where they didn't belong. My thoughts exactly. I'm sure they're also well aware if we were to go missing, the branch campus and the provincial army would come looking. You've clearly thought this through. He has. Ash picked up on the con, but he say he's looking at the long game. That stupid old geezer. He can mess with us, does he? What did I not notice? You know, you're being loud. Right, but what do we do? What do we do? If we can't see anyone, does that mean they're watching us? No, I don't feel anyone's presence around here. They might be waiting for us a little deeper in. Wurzer, who do you think's behind this? Who would use a fake informant to get us out here and just to beat the hell out of us? Well... I would probably lose AP. I think it's the purple Jaeger core, but I don't have the slightest idea. Get that decision. Cool. See if I can find it. Looks like I can't find it. That's annoying. I wonder, can I find a walkthrough on GameFAQs? And just, do I don't know. Physical Still 3, Rock Patio. Found Neo Seeker. Cool. Let's see. So the option here would be another Jaeger Corps. Why exactly would it be another Jaeger Corps? I don't know. People who did this want us to get out of here because we were sniffing around Raquel. They knew we were from Thor's branch campus, but hadn't made direct contact with us. My mummy's on the 4th Jaeger Corps. 4th? Why? Makes sense. We've already encountered the likes of the Red Constellation and Zephyr. The Jaegers who came into contact on the coastal road knew about Instructor Rean. Anyone who knew what he was capable of wouldn't have staged such an obvious trap. We might have discerned our culprit. No might about it. He ain't as always, Instructor Rean. So we're facing off against the enemy of the Purple Jaegers. Call them the Dragons, right? Right. This is just a hunch of mine, but... Got fighting. That sound. Gunfire from deeper in. And it's... We need to confirm the situation. Stay alert and follow me. Roger. AP increased by 3. Music got funky.
I'm ready to go anytime. Yeah! Ha! Now's our chance!
And it's still funky in battle.
Strike!
My turn.
Activate destroy! Yes! Azure Wing, let's go!
It's mine! My turn! Eight's down!
I'll assist.
Very well. There!
I'll assist.
I'll end it! I got this. Hey you! Resting it's down!
Keep it up! Yes! Ha! Let's go!
It's mine!
My turn. My turn.
Activate Fragora, destroy!
Very well. Yeah!
Yes! Yeah! Let's go!
It's mine! Sure. Let's go! Yeah! Behold the Vander style! Wide open! Strike!
Azure Wings,
My turn.
shoot!
Yeah. Now.
Too slow! Very well. Eight's down!
I'll assist.
I got this. You're mine!
I'm going! Yeah!
My turn!
My turn. There.
Too slow! I got it. Yeah! Very well.
It's my turn!
I shall go. Yeah. Battle complete. Let's continue.
Nice.
Wide open! Strike!
Activate destroy!
My turn! Strike!
It's my turn! Azure Wings, another chance!
It's mine! Let's go! Eight's down!
I'll assist.
I got this. You're mine! It's down!
Keep it up! Yes! Ha! Another chance!
It's mine!
I shall go. Yeah. Now.
Too slow! My turn! Eight's down!
I'll assist.
Ah, treasure chest.
Celine shoes. What do they do though? Evasion 5%. Well, obviously Kurt gets them, since his evasion is the key to everything. And it's... let's see, what was he using before? Excel boots? So slightly lower defense, but more movement and evasion. Well, same amount of movement as before. Sure, 5% evasion, it's something. Okay, what's going down? Why is there shooting? Get back! Ah. Why are you being so goddamn noisy? They're really killing each other. There's those assholes in black who track us out here. More accurately, the top-class Jaeger Corps, Nidhogg. They take their name from a dragon from a northwestern fairy tale. Let's see, it seems like the purple Jaeger snuck up behind them for a surprise attack. And then, it looks like they're holding their own. Enemy forces weakened. Mission complete. Commencing withdrawal from B5. Back here, damn it! I can't believe they came this far just to ambush us. Find the troops for a pincer attack. They're coming this way. Instructor, everyone prepare for battle, but don't attack until they do. Altina, take to the sky. Understood. The hell? Ones who were looking for us in the city. They weren't with the enemy. Damn it, it's gotta hurt to have a bunch of kids who are trying to sneak up on you. We're at Thor's Military Academy's branch campus. And no intention of interfering with your operations here, but we have a few questions. Thors, you're the ones who screwed with us during the war. Yes, I kind of recognize that guy. Ashen Chevalier and Schwarzer. Yeah, and you're Nidhogg. If you don't want this to get ugly, tell us what you're doing here. Ugh. This is Mun. We've lost our tail. Mission complete. Return to base. Over. Damn it. If we weren't dealing with you, they never would have gotten away. First the Civil War and now this. I say you owe us a little payback. Why us? We're just kids during the Civil War. I don't think they care. Neither do I. You wanna dance? Let's dance. Suppressive maneuvers, everyone. Nobody needs to get hurt. Once you disarm them, we withdraw. Right. God, you making fun of us now? We're gonna talk big once you're torn apart by the dragon's fangs.
Enemy found. Begin suppression.
Oh, they all get the first turn? Cool.
Take that! Not today!
I'll care for you.
Thanks.
So, yeah.
Not today! Take that!
Miss.
I let my...
Shit. That ain't good.
My turn. Let's go. Ebon Crest.
I should balance it out a
My
little
turn.
bit. Take a reviving bomb, why not?
Thanks for the help.
Nope.
Let's go! Arcus, activate!
Search mode activate.
Let's see.
Detailed information obtained.
Cougar. Highly mobile military monster used by Jaegers. It has been trained to aim for enemies' vital areas.
Huh. Thanks.
This is no good.
Resonate! Divine Song Formation!
I need to do something.
Thank you.
Thanks.
I shall go. Switch.
Leave it to me. Crimson Slash! Very well.
My apologies.
Leave it to me! Here I go! It's my turn! You got this!
Strategy.
Leave it to me.
Your strategy. A hog rifle.
Huh.
A Jaeger equipped with firearms efficiently takes down enemies with practice coordinated attacks.
Take this! An opening! Eight's down! An opening! Take that!
Now's our chance!
It's mine!
My turn.
So we have the sword analyzed, right? Yeah, we just need to analyze the sword. So let's cause some damage.
Hey, you! Rest in peace! Yeah!
Someone got death blowed.
Keep it up!
Let's go! Eight's down! An opening! Let's go!
Let's go. Evan Crest.
I'm up!
Yeah, you're not going to be dealing any damage anytime soon. So let's just get a battle scope on the great sword guy. A Jaeger equipped with a blade efficiently takes down enemies with practice coordinated attacks. Nope.
Yes! Azure Wings. Now's our chance!
It's mine! I'm up!
You know what? I'm gonna let you do that. Just to teach you a lesson. Nope, 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 nope. Oh, sure. Go ahead.
Let's go!
My turn.
Hey, you! Rest in peace! My turn. Form up! Iron Will formation!
It's the safest bet.
My turn.
So we don't want you using that, so...
I'm going! Azure Wings, let's go!
It's mine! It's my turn! It's down! Too slow!
that!
Not today!
Take that!
Very well.
Just healing each other.
There!
Let's go!
It's mine!
Yes!
Charm, 10%. So that would be a 9% chance total. Not worth it at all.
Azure Wings, another chance!
It's mine!
I'm up!
Let's go. Evan Crest.
I'm up! Roar!
Healing strike!
Now! Too slow!
I got this. Hey, you! Rest in peace! Take that!
My turn! There! An opening!
Impossible!
It's my turn. Azure Wings, let's go!
It's mine! Take that!
I'll care for you.
Thanks.
It's my turn.
Strike!
I'm going. Arcus activate.
Let's go! My turn!
Take that!
I'll care for you.
Thanks. Thanks.
Very well. It's down! An opening!
It's my turn. Another chance.
It's mine!
My turn! There! An opening! It's my turn!
Let's go.
I'm up!
I failed. Not in my watch! My turn. Yeah!
My
It's my turn.
There!
Man,
It's
bet you
my
think you're
turn!
resistant to ice right now, don't ya?
Too slow!
I got this. It's down!
Keep it up.
Let's go!
There! Damn it!
Oh, he
Not
actually hit it.
today!
Yes.
There!
Let's go!
Sure.
I'm up!
Take the opening!
Oh, Yusei went down.
Guard down.
Now, let's continue onward.
But Yusei still got EXP, so I guess that works out. Never reached level 6. And she now has default Chrono Burst. Master's level 5. Starts to do critical damage, 20% chance.
Nice!
I grew a little.
Ugh. Damn it, he's still the Ashen Chevalier even when he's babysitting. Babysitting? Come on, man. You know, we had no intention of fighting you. That's true. You didn't have any proof that you were doing anything illegal. So until you attacked us, we didn't have any reason to report you. So let me ask you a friendly question. Who are the Purple Jaegers? Who are you fighting? Do you think we're gonna answer to you? Not a first-rate corps for nothing. Back up. How the tables turn. Weren't part of the mission, Ashen Chevalier. We can't afford to have you interfere with any more of our plans. Instructor, what should we do? Didn't want to come at this, but I'm afraid I've got to tip the scales. Tina, can you hold your barrier for 2 minutes? Huh? You're not. Understood. Gonna call Valimar right now?
Heed my call! Valimar!
And cut.
Nope.
You won't be needing him.
Well, talk blocked for another time. And it's Surin and Yelika.
No way.
Why is she here?
A blade and a gun. Could she be?
Suckers! Right behind you!
What the hell is she riding?
That's an orbital bike!
Combat orbital bike?
I know that, redhead.
Palestine, the Purple Lightning. And Marquis Ragnar's daughter.
Oh, you recognize me? How sweet. Well, if it isn't the guys from Needhog. What's it been, a year and a half?
Yeah, we can't afford to take on an A-rank bracer. Mundanor, withdraw! Yeah.
Wait. Who were they? Who were those purple Jaegers you were fighting?
We don't have to tell you anything. But maybe you've guessed by now.
Northern Jaegers, then? That's my only guess.
Hey, are you okay?
Considering that statement.
Just fine. What a waste. Imagine what they could have told us if we kept him on a tighter leash.
Thank you, you two.
And here I thought you were gonna tell us to mind our own business.
No way. He didn't need to bust out his divine knight for this. But wow, look at you! You're so tall! You've really turned into a man, Rean.
I guess it really has been a while, huh? You've changed a lot as well. I hardly recognized you at first.
Look at you, making my heart go all a-flutter.
I guess you really upped your game since graduation, huh?
Did you attend Thor's with Instructor Rean?
Well, I wasn't part of Class 7, but yeah.
Angelica Ragnar.
Angelica Ragnar. I was a senior when the old Class 7 was around. Toa, one of your other instructors, is the light of my life. It's nice to meet you, kittens.
So you're the daughter of House Ragnar.
I'm sure Musa would have a fun time with her.
It's so nice to see you again, Angelica.
Of course they're already acquainted.
Again?
You know each other?
Of course. We have a long history.
Of course they do.
Don't we, Muse? Elise and the princess have told me all about your misadventures at Saint Estrella. Now look at you. You've only gotten cuter and more devilishly charming in my absence.
On the contrary, you're the real beauty. It's as if you've grown more dignified and fair every day we've been apart.
Somehow it makes sense that you two know each other.
Speaking of familiar faces, I thought Black Rabbit would be the only member of your class I recognized.
Sup? Good to see ya. But damn, I had no idea you used to teach Class 7.
Hold on. What?
You guys know each other too?
You could say that. We've had our run-ins at the guild. But I should probably introduce myself to the rest of your class.
Sarah Valentine.
I'm Sarah Valentine, and as Ash pointed out, I'm the former instructor of Class 7. But I've since gone back to my old job at the Bracer Guild. It's a pleasure to meet you, new Class 7.
(5:10 p.m.)
Instructor Sarah, Angie! I didn't think I'd get to see you here.
It's good to see your adorable little face again, Toa.
You look so good in that instructor uniform. I could just eat you up.
Angie!
You haven't changed a bit. Someone told me the old Class 7 had an A-ranked bracer for an instructor. Valstein the Purple Lightning. Certainly heard that name before. I owe some favors to the Vanders myself. Surprised to see you here in Class 7. But that uniform sure looks snappy on you. Thank you. Oh, and what's this? Even the little troublemaker from Raquel ended up at the branch campus. What's the story there, huh? The story is I do what the hell I want in the end. Or this some guild that's nearly been stomped out of existence. Why you... Touche, you got me there. I'm surprised to see you here, though. Really just coincidence you two happen to come to Valimar, right? Yeah, I just got back from my round the continent trip. Then I was talking with my dad, and he asked me to attend the provincial council. The guild had me going after some Jaeger corps sneaking around the Empire. So I was looking into some fishy business in the mayor and Koitsen. And while I was snooping around for clues, who do I run into but everyone's favorite wayward noble? I knew the branch campus would be here, but that was a nice little added surprise. Oh, thanks for all your help. But things have become even more confusing now. And we're not sure why the Jaeger Corps are fighting each other now, or if the society even has anything to do with it. Yeah, it's hard to say how things are going to turn out with the Imperial Provincial Council and all. Guess we'll just have to keep our eyes on both Ordis and Raquel. Why do I get the feeling our special ops missions are going to keep us extra busy tomorrow? Perhaps, but this is where we must focus on pushing through. Yes, I need to make sure I and Million don't fall behind either. As long as I ain't bored, I'm happy. Here tomorrow will be quite the thrilling day. Anyway, let's get moseying off to Ordis as soon as we can. Gotta make sure we grab ourselves somewhere to stay for the night. Oh, don't worry, I've already taken care of that. Need to stop by the Familiar Mansion first, though. Oh, then I'll see you off. Me too. Work today, everyone. Tomorrow's gonna be an early day like usual. Be sure you get some dinner and get to bed early. After you finish your reports, of course. Everything's gonna explode tomorrow like usual, isn't it? Oh, you've got such a great class. I have to admit, but I was curious as to how Ash and Black Rabbit were getting along. Well, Altina's been changing bit by bit, but it's happening. Even though he's a recent transfer, I'd say Ash is fitting right in. I imagine Yusei adds quite a bit of spice to the mix too. Throw in Yuna and Vanderboy, and I'd say this Class 7 stacks up pretty well against the original. My thoughts exactly. Let's take a look around the camp before you head out? Well, we do have some time before the sunset kicks off the summer festival. Wouldn't mind getting a look at some of the cute little kittens around here. Meanwhile, I'm gonna say hello to some of the new instructors. They seem pretty interesting themselves. Alright, make the rounds then head out. Huh. They actually got booted into the party. Dragon Fist. Yeah, we did get a new hairstyle for her for whatever reason. Brown hair for Sarah. Tonight's dinner will be seafood stew made with plenty of fresh Valimar fish. Is everyone ready? Yes. First, let's prepare all the ingredients. Hey, let me help out too. Just watching them is making me hungry. Right? Three cuties are so different, but there's something irresistible about each of them. One's sweet, one's shy, and one's cruel. I just want to have them all. I don't think that's what she meant by hungry, Angelica. Anyway, I'm more worried about the fact that Freddy's helping. He should be fine as long as Sandy's here to keep an eye on him. Is Toa with us as well? Why is she not listed in the party? Right, time to make some good curry.
I recommend everything. See you again! Yeah,
also, because we got these two new people in the party, I have to add them to the sidebar, so I have to do some spring cleaning. Well, no time to waste. I'll start prepping the food. Any updates? No. Now's the time to put everything I learned in cooking class to the test. We didn't get any new books, so... And Chef Sandy may add some barnacles. Yeah, go right ahead. Well, it should be fine, hopefully.
You've got good taste. Give it a try.
It's a really cool orbital bike. I like the purple color. I got some time. I should explore camp a little more. Leonora, why did you choose the Hector? Honestly, it just fits me best. Weapon too. I love those really powerful ones with a lot of kick. And you didn't really prefer any of the soldats over the others, right? Right. Personally, I find Valimar the most interesting. I don't know if I'd be able to pilot him well. You put him as one of your choices? Any idea why you like him the most? I don't really know. Gotcha. Fair enough. You're okay with me not having a reason? Huh? Of course. That's just how liking stuff works sometimes. Not everything has an easy explanation, you know? Take me, for example. Can't explain why I feel like doing some of the stuff I do. I just follow my gut. Interesting. That's good to know. Thanks. Oh, she's gotten a lot more expressive, don't you think? He certainly has. Seems like her time here has been worth it so far. Right? I'm glad to see it. It's good she has a friend like Leonora. You're just overthinking things a bit, Allie. Try going with the flow a little more, you know, like I do. That may be a little difficult for me. You do have a good point. I'll try it. Thanks, Leonora. Why is Tita our go-to character? Oh, I know. Angelica. Hey Schwarzer, give me permission to take one of the bikes. If you're worried, you could tag along in the sidecar. There's no way I'd give you permission for that. Sorry to say, but if we'd let you use the bike, I would be worried you wouldn't come back, Ash. Damn it. You just asked for permission to leave. You're as much as a troublemaker as ever. Though I'd say you've mellowed out quite a bit since the Civil War. Oh yeah? Huh, what happened during the Civil War? It was the first time I ran into this guy. Isn't that right, Mr. Big Leader of the Fafnir? Fafnir? What's that? That name never meant anything to me. It was just something for the others to rally behind. Ah, I see, so you were the boss of the gang. Well, their goal is to protect their town from thieves. That's a surprisingly noble goal. Yeah, but after the war was over, I didn't want any trouble, so I disbanded it. I don't like thinking about my past, so go ahead and forget all that crap. What a waste. You got those bikes when you can't even ride them. I just asked for permission to go out. Surprised I didn't trigger a character note for Ash there. Train and pens are sold out under the setting sun. Fantastic, you cannot beat it. Yeah, it's majestic and melancholy in equal measure. Oof, make for some good lyrics. Put it down quick. Third thing. I'll never get bored of this site. Dear Sunset, do us a favor and stay there for a while.
Have a look-see. Be well. Have a look-see. Be well.
This is really inspiring. I feel my creative juices starting to kick in.
What should I enhance? Come again!
I'm thinking I'm probably just going to save and we'll talk to all the important people next time. It's getting pretty late. I'm getting pretty tired. Ooh, Instructor Rean. Hello there. It's been some time, Lady Angelica. Hey there, Jessica. Good to see you again. That cool gaze of yours has an even more lustrous shine now. Oh, thank you. Did you know each other? Yep, I Tried out a bunch of stuff before I decided to specialize in this. Your family's spear style is one of the things I put a lot of time into. Yeah, I can definitely picture you trying out all sorts of weapons. Angie's always been really gung-ho. You know, I already knew about the blowing glasses are real cutie too. Do ladies come here often, or is this a special occasion? We're in tennis club together, so we're just chatting here. Tennis? Oh, that's wonderful. Nothing's better than the sight of a girl in a tennis outfit, skirt fluttering as she leaps to return a volley. Lady Angelica, try to even control yourself. Angelica sure took control of that conversation. Angelica's so cool and funny. Not bad yourself, kitten. Relaxed and open-minded. That voice of yours is really nice too. Whisper something sweet into my ear. Sweet? How about cotton candy? That's not... I like that she's ditzy. I don't get it, but I'm happy you complimented my voice.
Let's...
I see, what are you staring at me for? I thought you were just a textbook energetic girl at first, but you happen to have siblings, maybe younger, way younger. Well, I do have a younger brother and sister, twins. Ah, so that's where I'm getting that motherly vibe from. Got a really good eye in a way. Angelica's got a real intense personality, huh? Reminds me of an old man. I'd say that's part of her charm, too. Father, it's Sir Schladen. Is he well? I'm sure he's going through a lot right now due to my father's house arrest. There's no need to apologize. Our families are old friends after all. Either way, he has more than enough energy. If anything, he's able to concentrate on his training even more. Sounds like him. Glad to hear it. Of course. Really nice to see you again, Lady Angelica. When you have the time, I'd like to spar with you again. Yeah, I bet you've grown up in more ways than one. Lady Angelica, you haven't changed. Field exercises are way more exhausting this time. Got more Panzer soldats to manage this time. Ash is gone, and there are rumors about mysterious Jaegers running around. Are things just as tough for you guys in military finance? Yeah, pretty much. We got a lot more to do and less people to do it now that Musei's gone. Yeah, it's especially tough for the medical team. Musei took care of a lot of things for us. Oh, I guess we're all swamped with work then. I'm so hungry. Kinda hit me all at once, too. That sort of thing will happen if you make it out of a stressful situation. Yeah, not to mention our rations were as skimpy as ever. Oh, Angelica, let me introduce you to Maya. She's in the tea ceremony club with me. A pleasure to meet you. Ooh, that lustrous black hair and those sharp features. I like her. And did you say she does tea ceremony stuff? Hey cutie, maybe you can get me some tea and we can get to know each other. Yeah, I'm gonna stop you right there. Angelica, that's not what they do for tea ceremonies. Oh, Angie. Angelica, you really can turn any conversation into a pickup line. There's a lot I can learn from you. Nope. Angelica utilizes Eastern martial arts. It's a title style, right? Could someone like this really be a master of Kung Fu? He's not always like this. Angelica really knows how to turn any conversation into a pickup line. So much I can learn for her. Yeah, shame I have to leave so soon. I'll just have to teach you my tips and tricks some other time. These two make a deadly pair. For a second I thought that note appeared over the workbench. I'm confused. So just Kurt chose the Spiegel, huh? These fancier models are so much cooler. Missing the point. What matters is your compatibility with the model. Just because it's more complicated doesn't mean it's inherently better. Good job, Kurt. You get it. Usually different models bring out their pilot's unique traits. Yeah, I could make good use of my martial arts skills with the Hector. On the other hand, I've had success using the Spiegel too. I guess a Draken would probably be best for me. A Kestrel would be good for quick attacks. I know, but the little boy inside me just wants to have the best one. Like, for an orbital car, I'd go for the fastest one. Chicks dig that, you know? The only thing you care about? The answer is yes. Right, let's check on Valimar. Oh, this is quite the interesting group. There are some faces here I have not seen in some time. Now that you mention it, it has been a while, huh? Yeah, but you've gotten way more talkative since last time. Just my imagination, or are you even more handsome, too? I assure you, my appearance has not changed at all. Nevertheless, I shall accept your compliment. It's like he kinda liked it. Seems so. With each field exercise, I see so many faces. I can see that Rean is truly blessed with many wonderful relationships. But that's all the non-mandatory stuff, so... yeah. That'll be it for the day, then. I got work to do on the sidebar. So then, next time. Night.